We're here today supporting the Inclusion Ireland organised protest outside the gates of Leinster House, demanding that the government restore those services, those supports that have been cut from young people and adults with intellectual disability. It's an absolute disgrace that on the eve of the Dail rising for an almost 2-month recess over the summer period, that people who are trying to cope at the coalface of one of the most difficult areas of caring throughout the length and breadth of the state have had to gather here today. We have called this morning on the floor of the Dail on Taoiseach to restore the cut services already that have taken place and to give a guarantee that no further cuts will take place. The Taoiseach was in total denial, refusing to accept that any cuts had happened. Yet we have instanced a number of those and centres that have closed up and down the length and breadth of this state. And believe me, the people gathered behind me are not here today for a day out. They are reflecting that anger in their respective communities, in their families, and on behalf of their loved ones. And we in Sinn Féin are in full support of their campaign.
Last night in the Dail, the Minister succeeded in having a Headshops bill passed, which I believe won't address the major concerns of Irish society in relation to head shops and the products that they are selling. I believe that the dangers the products will still be on sale because the Minister has failed to grasp this properly. The products that are on sale will continue to be on sale and will be open to a constitutional challenge by the head shop owners if Garda Síochána move against them because of the way he formulated it. We put forward a different proposal, which was to regulate this in such a way as that the products which are poisonous would be banned altogether immediately, and those kind of which aren't would be regulated in the same fashion that we regulate alcohol, tobacco and pharmaceutical goods.
My bill provided for the establishment of a new authority comprised of the expertise that I have mentioned, with the power to regulate and licence the sale of all psychoactive substances, including the power to quickly ban substances where appropriate in order to protect public health. My bill provided for a range of criminal offences, but also for the registration and conditional licensing of all of which would be funded, and this would all be funded by the industry itself, if that industry still existed in the country.
The proposal and the response of the Minister to my regulatory authority is that it wasn't needed. It is needed because products take between 9 months to a year to ban. The products are being produced at the moment at a rate of 1 a fortnight. These are new products which come onto the market which aren't covered by the normal banning system, and that means that Irish society is exposed to things that are poisonous and which have led to the death of a number of people already. The only way to deal with this is that the products are identified early, that they're referred to a regulatory authority, and that the industry themselves, the head shop owners, pay for the testing of this material, and then that body decides whether they're poisonous and ban them, or decides that these are the restrictions on their sale, which includes kind of who they're sold to, the quantity they're sold in, and advertisement. I believe if that model is taken, that most of the head shops in this country would be closed down immediately because the profit wouldn't be there, and the whole issue would be addressed in a more holistic way rather than trying to deal with it through a confused way, through civil and criminal law, as the Minister is intending.